Hello, beautiful people. SN Validas here again. Um, and today we're going to do another how to draw video. So, this video's topic is Pokemon Ranger in the Temple of the Sea. I'm not sure what year this came out. Well, according to this came out in 2006, this poster right here. It's early 2000s, so that's about much I know. I do remember seeing this movie and I think I saw it on Cartoon Network. I don't think I saw it in theaters. It was really good. I remember I liked this movie a lot, and this was a great tie-in to if you guys never played the Pokemon Ranger games. Those were a series of games exclusively for the handheld console called the Nintendo DS, and you essentially would use a stylus to catch Pokemon because it had a touch screen on the bottom. It was a top screen that had no touch capabilities, just the screen, and then the bottom was a touch screen. And almost everyone I knew who had played who had played Pokemon Ranger essentially had destroyed their second screen because you have to rub so hard and so fast on some of these Pokemon that you're trying to catch. In the Pokemon Ranger games, as you can see here with this blonde dude, he has like this little like whip thingy, and that's kind of like what you use. You use a lasso to catch Pokemon as a Pokemon Ranger because you're not an actual Pokemon trainer, so you don't use Pokeballs. So yeah, that was a really great game, really fun. I don't see how they would be able to bring it back, honestly, because I heavily use like the touchscreen capabilities of the day from the Nintendo DS series. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that would work out. But as for the movie, it still holds up for me. It's really good. I remember liking this movie. I liked it again and I rewatched it. It still has good pacing. It's interesting. It gives you enough time. It's actually a bit longer than I remember, but it does give you enough time to really get to know the characters, really get to understand Manaphy, the little blue Pokemon here, and the little swirls and stuff, like Manaphy's desires and everything, and all that. And it's pretty interesting. So this takes place in I think this is Hoenn. Yeah, May's from the Hoenn region. So maybe it's not specifically the Hoenn region, but May is from like the Hoenn timeline. And Manaphy is like this very rare, very special, secret-ish Pokemon that a pirate called Phantom the Pirate is looking for. And that's the main plot of the movie. You have people who find, well, the blonde guy right here, his name's like Jack Walker. He's a Pokemon Ranger. He disguises himself to be part of the Phantom's crew, and he steals the Manaphy egg because I guess yeah, he wants to make sure Manaphy can get to the temple or whatever. There's the Temple of the Sea. It's called Sumaya or something like that. And Manaphy is like the true ruler, and so basically this guy just wants to help fulfill like I guess Manaphy's destiny. It's pretty interesting. I enjoyed the whole thing with the people of the water and how May and Max are apparently like descendants of the people of the water because May is able to have a very deep connection with Manaphy, and she's able to tap into some of the powers of the people of the water because the people of the water are the ones who built the Temple of the Sea. Essentially, they built it, and May forms like a really strong bond with Manaphy. This Jack Walker guy, the Pokemon Ranger who's in this movie, he's pretty weird and sus. He's like kind of sus like throughout the whole movie up until the very ending. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if they did it on purpose, but they kind of make you feel like, oh, maybe he's not a good guy because he's always giving like May and Ash and all of them like really weird looks and shit all the time. But it could just be because he's very cautious because he wants to make sure Manaphy is safe and hatches safely. Doesn't want to have to worry about people being abusive or to getting the wrong people getting their hands on Manaphy. Like Phantom the Pirate. He's definitely probably the wrong person to get his hands on Manaphy and whatnot. Um, I really like honestly, my favorite part was the visuals. It is beautifully drawn. I could not believe how stunning the visuals were, especially since this came out after the Pokemon 3 movie, and I didn't really like the Pokemon 3 movie. I don't even remember it as a kid, and then rewatching it as an adult, I didn't really like it that much. I know nostalgia is pretty heavy for a lot of these movies, but I think this one actually has a pretty good plot, and it maintains interest, and it does give you the time you need, like I said, to know all the characters, including there's a family. They are the descendants, like they are more direct descendants. May's a little bit farther out in the bloodline, but the other family that we see here, they are like for sure direct descendants of the people of the water. They have like a lot of Italian vibes because the food they eat, it kind of looks like Italian food. It's pretty cool. Like I like that they were trying to introduce like some kind of like cultural stuff, you know. That was pretty interesting. And do a new layer for Pikachu. Pikachu. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, I just love the visuals in this movie. It's really good. They're really beautiful. It's breathtaking. Some of the underwater scenes, like just for that alone, I would want to rewatch it. Like all the water Pokemon that were available up to this time, they did a really good job like bringing them to life in this movie. You get to see Tentacool, you get to see Krabby, you see Seadra, you get to see like Lovedis, like some of the more regional Pokemon and everything. It's really beautiful. I feel like it really made the Pokemon world feel alive to me in this movie because of how vibrant the sea life was and how much they allowed the characters to, expand beyond their usual, like fields. Or maybe not, yeah, beyond their usual fields, especially May. She gets some huge character development. She and Manaphy become like BFFs and there's just so much love. There is so much love between May and Manaphy, and you feel that. And I just wanted them to stay together forever, but we know that that can't happen, which is unfortunate. Sorry, I was just grabbing my drink here. But it is unfortunate. But we know Manaphy has to go and complete its destiny, be the prince of the sea or whatever, and it's lovely. It's a lovely movie. Definitely put this on my rewatch list for that sense of adventure and to once again captivated by the visuals, like the family that we meet in here, who are the more direct descendants of the people of the water. They put on a water show, and it is an amazing water show with Pokemon and these like very strong bubbles that can hold the Pokemon, and the Pokemon like do acrobatics. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that in a while. I don't really remember seeing that when I was a kid. I really just remember like Manaphy and the temple. So it's definitely got some like Lost Atlantis vibes. I think that's what they were going for sure, which is cool. Um, this actually makes me want to watch the Celebi movie even more. But the Celebi movie, it's not for free. Like I watched this on Prime for free. If you're in the States, you'll probably get it for free. Well, Prime also always changes what movies are for free. So maybe at some point, like the Celebi movie will become free and stuff. I kind of do want to get back into the old series of Pokemon. They're now that they're taking it into like Pokemon Scarlet, it's going to be a whole new direction. Where Ash, in the last series, he finally becomes Pokemon Master or whatever, the champion, whatever it is. He finally achieves his 20 plus year goal of becoming the very best, right? So he becomes the very best, which is cool and all. But yeah, it does make me wonder where the new series is going to be going. And if it's gonna, I haven't seen any Pokemon shows since whatever the region was before the Alola region. That was the last like show that I saw. And yeah, I just remember everyone hating on the Alola region, and then I just kind of like gave up on the anime after that. I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, nobody I know actually liked the game. I didn't even buy the game. I was waiting because one, I didn't have money. And I kind of wanted to see what everyone else was saying about it, and everyone I had talked to, no one liked it. So I was like, why am I gonna bother? It's a very expensive game. If it's just meh, that's not even worth it then, you know? So that's why I didn't play Alola. Maybe someday, if I'm bored enough, I'll go back. But I have so many games. I just don't see myself doing that anytime soon. Um, yeah, I really don't have anything bad to say about this. There's just some funny jokes, like Team Rocket comes back. They bring back their humor, you know. Manaphy has actually a lot of weird powers. There's one thing that was kind of creepy to me, and that was the fact that Manaphy actually learns how to talk. I'm not kidding you. It's not like just like you know how Chatot is basically the parrot. Manaphy legit is like learning words verbatim from May. It says like love you, happy, love you, like it, and it repeats like stuff like that. And it's kind of cute, but kind of creepy because this is a Pokemon, and most Pokemon can't talk. So it kind of freaked me out a little bit because we're gonna draw Jack in a new panel, Jack Walker, the Pokemon Ranger. Yeah, it kind of freaked me out a little bit because this just proves that Manaphy's like no joke, like super intelligent and not a normal Pokemon. Oh, his head's too big. Let me make that a little bit smaller. Hey, Bishmer. That works. And he has some arm right here. And a hand. Another hand coming out this way. Do do do. And da 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 da. Yeah, like over there. And a leg, and a little footsie. Another leg, little footsie. Gotta give him the little Pokemon Ranger lasso thingy. Honestly, I'm not gonna draw this whole thing. We're just gonna put Manaphy at the top there once I'm done with Jackie Boy's face. This is a very, very lazy slash modified poster, you guys. Very, very lazy. Um, I am gonna be releasing the next Velma video soon. I know some of you have been waiting for that. That will be released soon. I just need to get all my thoughts in order, and stuff. It's a big topic to tackle that thing. Okay, it's not easy, and yeah, I am kind of curious to re. Okay. So these are the steps I'm taking. Okay, new layer for Manaphy. These are the steps I'm taking for the Velma video. The next one. So I kind of like powered through a bunch of the episodes all at once, and it's not finished yet. So it's still, I only got up to episode 8, and I think this week is the last. If they're not keeping on schedule, this is the last week we'll have because it's supposed to be a 10 episode series. So this should be the last week that it's airing, and then I can watch all the episodes. And I'm just focusing on like I just did 3 last time. I'll do 4 this time, 4 episodes. So I need to rewatch 4 episodes, really get my thoughts in order, and figure out what I'm gonna do for that video. So that's why that hasn't been done yet. I've also been trying to give life into the video game channel. In case some of you didn't know, yes, I has a video game channel. It's just really hard to edit for it some days because it's a lot of work, it's a lot of editing and cleaning up. And I'm just doing it all myself, so patience is appreciated, of course, and everything. This little Manaphy's flippery thingies. Oop, need to erase that. Get that out of there. Another little flippery thingy. And then it's eyes. Me, Manaphy. Yay! Manaphy's really cute. Yeah, like I said, I like this movie a lot. I recommend it if you're a Pokemon fan. If you are a die-hard Pokemon fan, you probably have already seen this movie. But watch it again. It probably gets even better on the next watch, on the second watch or third watch or fifth watch, right? So, whatever Pokemon content I find next is probably what I'm going to do a how to draw video on. We'll see what happens. I do have a list of things to get to. I do want to watch The White Lotus. I heard that was pretty good. I watched one episode with some friends. We never really picked it up after that, and that's just because our schedules are pretty chaotic. Not that it's bad. Like, if we had better schedules, we probably would have finished it by now. I don't know. You know what? Yeah, there's also some horror movies I need to catch up on. I need to watch X and Pearl, and I wanted to watch Megan, and then, yeah, I'm just like really, really intrigued by it all. There's a lot of really good movies that A24 is coming out with. Um, I need to do research and see what the next Jordan Peele movie is, because I really like Jordan Peele. I really like his movies. For the most part, my favorites are definitely Get Out and Nope. Us was okay. Um, but yeah, there's Manaphy. And we'll put some little whoosh, 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 swirly, swirly. Wow, magic. Manaphy so powerful. Holy cheesh. What a powerful Pokemon. And now we're going to do the logo. This is a very, very long logo. Jeebus. Okay, so put it right here. Pokemon. Ranger. I'm all like, what's the other word? Ranger. That's the other word. Ranger. And then we'll probably get like, yeah, this. And, oh, come on now. Oh, that's why. And, oop, too thick. Just right. And the temple of the sea. Change this back. Nope, this one. And then we start filling this in. Okay. So, anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, watch this movie. This is a good Pokemon movie. It's longer than some of the other movies, which is fine. I think it's a perfect amount of time. It gives you just enough of a break from a lot of the action to relax and get to, like I said, get to know the characters, understand what's going on. Oh yeah, and then with all the weird stuff going on with Netflix, I don't even know if I'm gonna have Netflix anymore in the near future. Um, I want to do a rewatch of Stranger Things because I'm gonna be going to right now there's like a Stranger Things event that's coming up. I'm gonna go to that, and yeah, I wanted to rewatch the show before I went. But if Netflix is gonna be playing games with the passwords, I might not because I don't have my own account. I share with the rest of my family, but we all, we're on the go, so we're not always home. So I hope Netflix reverses this very, very bad decision they made once people start like quitting and unsubscribing. Uh, the person who pays for the Netflix, I told them like, if the Netflix ever says set your home like IP or whatever, that's basically the end of password sharing. So we're not gonna be able to share anymore. And if you do share with the rest of us, you're gonna have to be paying like basically paying for subscriptions. It's not cheap. It's like an extra $8 per like household or per IP or address or whatever. It's pretty annoying. So I actually recommended to them maybe get HBO Max so they can at least still password share that with whoever, right? That would be probably for the best, but we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot still going on in the world. There's a lot of time for Netflix to reflect on what they have done and to decide on whether or not this is the hill they want to die on, which it does seem like it really does seem like this is the hill they want to die on, which is unfortunate. I would hope it wouldn't be, but there's no way to change these kinds of opinions when they happen until backlash, right? And there has been backlash, and they sort of backpedaled, but they're not really backpedaling. They're kind of just delaying the inevitable because they're going to do it here. They've already done it in South America. They've already done the restrictions in Canada, cracking down on the password sharing and all that. So it's coming. It's just a matter of time. I don't know how much time. So that's another reason why I've been kind of like lagging on the Velma stuff because I really want to rewatch Stranger Things, and that's hard to do when you have this fear, right, of everything you love being ripped away from you. But I guess if I really wanted to watch it, there are other ways, you know, like, yeah, many other ways. If I don't personally want to pay for a subscription, I can borrow someone else's, but I'd have to be at their house or whatever, you know. It's just inconvenient, and it's just inconveniencing a huge number of their users, especially for people who travel a lot. I don't understand their mentality. What? So, someone who's always on the go, they can't watch their favorite shows. They can't go on vacation for 2 weeks without having to worry about getting locked and banned out of their account. That's dumb. But yeah, I think I have like sort of talked about this before, but there it is, you guys. Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea. Thank you so much for watching. I'll stop blabbing now. There's always a lot to do. Let me take a sip of my drink here. This is tangerine LaCroix I'm drinking. It's pretty good. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, next how to draw video. Keep watch here on this channel if you like watching Let's Plays. There's a lot of them on my video game channel, link in the description. And yeah, have a wonderful day, you guys. Bye bye.